all these cycles and curses. You still feel hopeless till I bloom like a lotus.
What is up, everyone? 7 Octoberz here with another episode of my vlog series, The Book of Seven. This is episode 11. Thank you to those who have been tuning in. As I mentioned on the last episode, I was gonna share my experience and my trip to New Mexico that I took with my mom and my little sister Melly. So without further ado, let's get into the next couple clips. Hope you guys enjoy it. One thing I forgot before we get into it, the intro clip was pretty hilarious. That was actually in Old Town Albuquerque. It was at the plaza. They had mariachi. They had different people performing there in the little plaza area. And I caught this girl dressed up as T-Rex just like dancing. So I thought that was dope. So I hope you guys dug that clip. But yeah, let's get into it. This clip right here is the Thing Museum. It's like a roadside attraction in Tucson, Arizona. It's like on the I-10. I kept seeing all these billboards as I was driving by, and they said like, what if, you know, and what's the thing, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, curiosity would get me every time. I would probably get kidnapped because I would just want to be curious and see what it is. So I told Maggie to Google it. She said it was like some sort of museum. She saw some like aliens and dinosaurs and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm in. So we ended up going. Pretty dope little museum. Just like, I think like $5 it was. It was pretty cheap. Really interesting. It connects like aliens and like the kind of like they had a war between the good aliens and the bad aliens, and they domesticated dinosaurs, and they connect our history too. It makes you kind of question things. They connect the aliens to pretty much manipulating all our history, from the presidents, Nazis, Egyptians, all this stuff. Pretty interesting, but I'll let you guys watch the clips. I really recommend checking that out if you're ever in that area. Ahí está, that's cool. I wish you can go in there by the spaceship.
You have seen is true.
Vámonos. Oh, ¿dónde dice eso? Oh, a ver. I forgot to mention, at that museum is actually where I got this dope t-shirt right here. It says, I'm not illegal, I'm classified. Pretty hilarious. I actually ended up wearing this t-shirt when I went to Roswell, which I'll show in the next clips. But people were laughing when they saw it, and I thought it was hilarious, so I had to buy it. But yeah, in this next clip right here, it's just a short clip of us making it to New Mexico. This is my first trip there, my mom and my sisters as well. So yeah, I just wanted to film like us crossing that state borderline, and then we stayed in Las Cruces, which was shown in that clip as well. This next clip is pretty self-explanatory. It's at La Llorona Park. That's actually there near Las Cruces where we stayed. And it's supposed to be just like a regular park, but it's named after La Llorona, you know, like the Mexican legend of the weeping woman. We're at La Llorona Park where the Rio Grande is supposed to pass, but look at this. It's fucking dry. It's sad. It's supposed to be a bunch of water here, and it's just sand. This clip that I'm going to show next is the Rio Grande. So where we stayed in Las Cruces, and just New Mexico in general, is known as where the Organ Mountains meet the Rio Grande. And sadly, I don't know, because of a drought and all the stuff that's going on with the climate change, the Rio Grande is not as, pretty much doesn't flow as much where it's supposed to go. It's kind of dried up, which is really sad, but I got to film a little bit. You can actually see it here in this town of Truth or Consequences is the name of the town, which is known for hot springs. So in the next clip, you'll see a little bit of the Rio Grande, and we went to Riverbend Hot Springs. And again, Truth or Consequences, that town in New Mexico is known for its hot springs. But check out the hot springs where we stayed as well. Pretty cool. I chose room number 7, of course, called Cielo, which translates to sky, and it has like this dope picture frame of a hummingbird, which is holds a lot of meaning to us. It reminds us of my abuelita, may she rest in peace. She used to like those feeding things for like the hummingbirds. So it reminds us a lot about her. So it's kind of to pay a little bit of homage to her as well. You get to see the view of the Organ Mountains, and the Rio Grande was really beautiful. So I hope you guys dig it. Number 7, Cielo. We're going into our private pool here. Okay. This clip right here is just us checking out the big red chile that they have at one of the hotels there in Las Cruces. So the big question there in New Mexico is red or green. So pretty much meaning the salsa, which one do you prefer? They differ in flavor from what I was hearing from people that live there. Sometimes the red can be spicier, sometimes the green can be spicier, depending on how it's done and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. We ended up taking some salsa home. Honestly, we regret not getting more, but who knows? Maybe I can order online or something. But check out this clip of the big chile. Big Chile Inn, this big ass chile. New Mexico is known for its chiles, red and green. Shit's dope. Here it's gonna be the White Sands National Monument. Beautiful place. It's where the sand is all white, and I googled it and it said why it was, but it's pretty much like the reflection of the sun makes it look like it's white sand or something like that. But it's really beautiful place. I wish I could have explored it more. I was kind of joking around that it's the closest I'm going to get to Egypt for now, because that's my lifelong dream, is to go and travel to Egypt. Since I was a kid, I was obsessed with like the pyramids, Egyptians, everything. So I just joked around that this was the closest I'm going to get to it, at least for right now. But check out the clips and hope you guys dig it. We're here at the White Sands National Monument in New Mexico. Check it out. The white sand. Right here is Pistachio Land. I didn't even know. I guess New Mexico is known for their pistachios as well. I was just like Googling stuff, I think on Instagram, of things to go do, and then I saw that there was like a place where they sell pistachios and they have ice cream, and I was like, yeah, we gotta go. And they have a huge pistachio too, which I'll show as well. A couple pictures I took. But yeah, we actually ended up buying like 2 bags of like pistachios. They had like different flavors too, which was really dope. It was like the ice cream was probably one of the best like pistachio ice creams I've ever had. So yeah, check out the clips of Pistachio Land. We're at Pistachio Land in Alamo Gordo. It's like the biggest pistachio. They have ice cream too. We're probably gonna try it. I guess New Mexico is known for their pistachios. This is so cool. It's huge. And of course, there's no trip to New Mexico if you don't go to Roswell. I've been wanting to go here for the longest. I'm a sci-fi fan, a believer, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we went to Roswell, checked out the UFO museum that I've been wanting to go, cross that off my bucket list. Pretty dope. You'll see that in the next clips. They also had this really like dope carving of from Chiapas. It's called Palenque. It's one of their like ruins, or I guess pyramids as well. And they have this carving, which if you've seen like Ancient Aliens on the History Channel, they talk about this hieroglyph where it looks like it's like an astronaut pretty much. And like that somehow aliens have a connection with the Mayans, you know, the Aztecs, all that stuff, which is really interesting. I find it really interesting. And I kind of believe a little bit about it, but I thought it was really dope. So I check out that clip as well. I have like the carving and took a picture with it as well. And actually my goal or travel goal is to go to Chiapas. That was actually in my plans like 2 years ago before the pandemic. I still plan on going. This kind of like also kind of reminded me that I need to go there again. So check out the clips, really dope museum. We're down here in Roswell. You're right, it just look real. Pues según dicen que experimentan, pero sepa. A ver si no nos agarran on the way back. Ya, pues ya vamos ahorita. Melly, la de to be or not to be. It's cute. Hi, lady. And these clips right here is gonna be the Albuquerque balloon fiesta. They do it every October. It's pretty much what Albuquerque is known for, and I wanted to go. We were planning of going to the nighttime one because they have a morning, and then they have a night one where they have the glow-in-the-dark hot air balloons. It looks just beautiful, as well as the morning one as well. But we were planning of celebrating the life of mi abuelita Rafaela Ojeda. May she rest in peace. She passed away October 7th, so we wanted to do that October 7th to kind of honor her. But for some reason or the other, we ended up getting lost because we were during the day we're in Old Town Albuquerque. We got lost there. We kind of left at the last minute, which I'm really good about getting there on time. But for some reason, some destiny or whatever it was didn't allow us to find the place. We kept getting rerouted. They had some road closures, and we're not familiar with the town, so we ended up like not going that night. I was a little bit upset, but then I was like, you know what, things happen for a reason. And then the next day, since we had general admission, we can go any day. So we're like, let's just stay in town, go to the next day. Because it was 3 hours from where we stayed. Las Cruces is 3 hours from like Albuquerque. So we ended up staying at a hotel. And that was another story there. But either way, we ended up going to the morning one. They call it the Dawn Patrol, which is like the sun's barely going up. It was kind of freezing out there. But I'm always cold. But it was beautiful. We got to see them going out, and it was crazy because when we got there, they had like this big screen, which I'll show in the clip, and the people that are hosting the show said, oh, it's the 7th day of the balloon festival. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like it was not meant to be yesterday, it was meant to be today because it was the 7th day. So I was like, I took that as a sign, and I was like, hey, we can still celebrate my abuelita today, it doesn't matter. So I just wanted to share that. I thought it was kind of interesting. And I was like, okay, that's a sign right there. But check out the clips of the balloon fiesta. It was beautiful. Really recommend it if it's on your bucket list.
It is day 7 of the 49th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. You're watching Balloon Fiesta live. Sponsored.
And the final clips are La Union Maze / like pumpkin patch. That is like in Anthony, New Mexico. I had to check it out. Last day being there in New Mexico, I had to do something related to Halloween. Kind of sucks because we got there a little bit late as well, so we didn't get to look at the pumpkin patch, but they had like cool stuff that you can just walk around and kind of view the whole thing. We went to the maze. My mom got creeped out because she thought we were going to get lost and the sun was going down, but we ended up finding our way because they had some guides there. So check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I have another really dope episode coming soon after this one that you'll definitely want to check out. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and thank you all for watching. Peace. Yeah, it'll connect, I think. Yeah. Because then you might end up going.
I'm on my Eric Draven, Edgar Allan Poe, I'm the Raven. Kill everything, I ain't playing. Drag you back to hell like I am Satan.